Together with Earle Sports Bets, yeah, the twins, they be checking in, stacking up. Green is the scene that you're stepping in. Winning is a trend, and we stay making dollars. Nerd talk with the sports bet scholars. Yeah, it's R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies.
We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle. I will be joined here eventually with Nick. He is running a little bit late getting out of class, which is okay. He will be here in a little bit. We've got a pretty big NBA card. We got 10 games. We've got one game in the NHL, so that'll come up later on. I believe it's Ottawa and Nashville, so we'll see what that game. Nashville is a favorite, so but we'll see with that. Before we jump into that, we'll go ahead and look back at yesterday. What went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting, and it was a good day. The site went 6-2. The two losers were Memphis -10 against Rice. They ended up only winning by 3. And then we had the Islanders yesterday at +195. Did not get there on that one. Then we look at the winners. We had Siena +6.5. They say, leave your points at the door. We'll win that game by 9. I had the under 127 in the Cincinnati, West Virginia game. I saw that one get down to 124. Wouldn't have mattered. It finished at 113. So nice under there. And West Virginia with a very impressive road win at ranked Cincinnati. So definitely a nice win for them. Everything kind of got quacked up last night. We had the Ducks money line winner in that one. We had an overtime winner with the Detroit Red Wings on the money line +140. We had the Memphis Grizzlies +128 on the money line. A nice 13-point winner against the overrated Bucks. And Nick finished out the night with the Calgary Flames +130. Nice winner there. The entire card for yesterday, seeing that there was no show, was posted out on the thing. So hopefully you guys took some of those bets and made some money with us yesterday. We will be putting out the card for members once again. Pretty much every single day that we have shows, it'll be a member card. Every night we don't, we'll probably try to be a little bit nicer and put that one out for everybody. But we're going, and it was a good day yesterday, and we're hoping to kind of repeat it again today. Because I know we have 2 college basketball plays at the moment, which it's fine. A smaller card for that one. But we will go and check in with everybody, which there's no chat at the moment, which is okay. So that will allow us to jump into the games. What's up, Nathan Sterna? Welcome. Let's go ahead and jump into this card. We can start off with the Atlanta Hawks. They will be taking on the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons are 4-point favorites with a total of 225 in this game. Have the Hawks had a little bit of a rough stretch as of late. They have lost 8 games in a row. And 2 of those were against Toronto, which is not really that good. They did have a loss in that stretch against Detroit by 10. So kind of just a really bad stretch for the Atlanta Hawks. On the opposite side, the Detroit Pistons have been playing good as of late. They are coming off of an 8-point win last night against the Bulls. And they are coming off of a 15-point win against the Dallas Mavericks, which that was the pre-Luka leaving Mavericks, which we'll kind of discuss eventually more about that trade. I like this one. For me, it's kind of Atlanta or nothing, and I kind of want to take a shot with Atlanta outright. I know that they've lost a bunch of games in a row, but this could be a little bit of a short-term revenge spot for them. because they did just play each other on the 22nd, and Detroit won that game by 10. I want to take a shot here with the Atlanta Hawks. I'm gonna end up grabbing the spread because it's a 4. Can I get a 4.5? I can get a 4.5. So I'm gonna grab them plus the 4.5 here at -112 to start off my card. A little bit of a short-term revenge spot for those Atlanta Hawks. Short-term revenge spot. Bada bing, bada boom. And we are starting off the card with the Hawks plus the 4 and a hook. No chat right now. That's fine. Which means we're just going to kind of continue through the card. We'll be looking at the Washington Wizards taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets are a 4-point favorite. 218 is the total in this one. Washington, I can't believe I get to say this for the first time since New Year's Day, is coming off of a win. Yes, the Washington Wizards went into Minnesota and beat them. Man, that is fantastic to say. I love hearing that. Which I can't really talk too much shit about it because Denver did lose to them on my birthday, but it is what it is. But Wizards coming off of a win. On the opposite side, you got the Hornets, who are 12-32. They're 24-20-2 against the spread, 17-28-1 towards the under. They've been a heavier under team this year. They've gone under in 4 out of 5. And they are coming off of 4 straight losses to Denver, the Clippers, the Nets, and the Nets was by 21 points, and the Lakers. I am going to be jumping on something in this game, and as crazy as it sounds for a Wizards game, I'm grabbing the under. And it's just the point of I'm not going to go crazy with thinking that the Wizards are going to run up the score. And I'm gonna take the under in this one. I don't think the Hornets are going to score all that much, and I think they're going to continue the underway. So let's go ahead and grab the under here in the Washington Charlotte game. Boom, boom. Let's keep on rolling. We get the Houston Rockets taking on the New York Knicks. The Rockets are a 5.5 point favorite. I started to see some 6.5 now, with a total of 224. This is a Rockets team that's kind of looked a little bit rough the last couple of games. They did lose at Memphis by a point, not a big deal, but they also lost at home to Brooklyn by double digits, which is a little bit concerning. But they're still a team that I think is going to be strong enough. On the opposite side, you got the Knicks, who are coming off of a 16-point loss as an 11-point favorite against the Lakers. So this is 2 teams coming off of ugly losses, but I can get points with the Rockets. I feel like this would be a strong lean towards the Rockets, but just because both teams are coming off of ugly losses, I'm going to stay off this game. I don't really feel the need to want to go after or bet on 2 teams that have not been playing, that are coming off of rough losses. Both of them are in spots that I would want to kind of back them, and that's not the case right now. So I'm going to start. I'm going to actually have this one as a pass game for me. What's up, my guy? Let's get us cash today. Hit the like button, people. Social appreciation, subscribe, and share. Time, you know the rest of the saying. My dog, and nice size NBA slate. Let's effing go. Let's do it. Bucks money line. I had them losing yesterday. Did the Bucks get crushed yesterday? Oh yeah, I had Memphis. That's right. Memphis wins by 13. Pels plus 11. Honestly, yeah. This has been a Nuggets team that's winning games, but they're not covering spreads. So I wouldn't fault you on wanting to go after it. But I know that you fade the Nuggets every single game, so that's nothing new. No betting allowed. I understand that. Warriors money line. That one's kind of close. I don't know about that one yet. I want to do a little bit of a deeper dive. But shocker, Marcos, I knew you were coming in, and you're going to bet on the Bucks. You're going to bet on the Warriors, and you're going to fade the Nuggets. Didn't Denver get crushed by New York Knicks last week? Yeah. Yeah, they did. What's your point? Nuggets are also coming off a back-to-back win. So, and yes, didn't Warriors beat OKC? Yeah, everybody beats everybody. It's whatever. It's the NBA. Yeah, I know. I was just looking at yesterday. I wasn't really worried about it. So Milwaukee could do it. I mean, they can. I will say for that game, I'm not laying 11.5 on the Thunder, just because the Thunder are coming off of a 34-point win, so I don't feel the need to go and do that. But I will be grabbing something in this game because somebody's coming off of a very humiliating loss, and that team is the Timberwolves. I looked at this one. You got the Kings taking on the T-Wolves. T-Wolves are 5-point favorites with a total of 222 in this game. Sacramento coming into this one 24-24, 17-29-2, 27 and 21 against towards the over, coming off of back-to-back ugly losses. They came off of a 34-point loss in Oklahoma City. Previous to that was a 13-point loss in Philly. But when it comes to it, no more losses humiliating than what the Minnesota Timberwolves just did, which was lose at home to Washington, who had previous won 6 games the entire year. So I'm going to make this cap pretty quick and simple. Give me the T-Wolves today. And this is a T-Wolves team that I think is not a good team. And it's a Kings team that I like, but T-Wolves coming off of a loss to the Wizards. Yeah, I gotta back them here. So bounce back spot for Minnesota after losing to the Wizards. Pistons. I actually took the Hawks. I took the Hawks. Charlotte 1-800-GAMBLER. Yeah, I kind of agree. Pass on the Knicks game. I agree on that one too. Cleveland won by 100 yesterday. They definitely put the beat down on them. Turns out, that was definitely an ugly game. No more Fox. Pass. Ant-Man maybe out too. Be careful. Honestly, yes, but at the same time, I don't really care. And the only reason why I'm kind of saying that is it doesn't matter to me. You got a team coming off a very ugly loss. So, pass but lean mini. That's an angle I can get with a bounce back after losing to. Yes, that's my point. That's my point. That's an angle for sure. Yeah, I don't think I can get to this one, though. The Oklahoma City Thunder are massive favorites, minus 12. I see 11.5 in some spots against the Bucks with a total of 232.5. Right off the rip, I would say I would lean Bucks if the Bucks didn't play last night. Although the Bucks are coming off of an ugly loss. And then previous to that, another ugly loss. And then previous to that, another ugly loss. And then a win against the Jazz, and then another double-digit loss. You see, if you've lost 4 out of the last 5 and all 4 of those games are by double digits, that's not a team I can get behind. This is a Milwaukee Bucks team that I'm going to stick behind the fact that I think is an overrated team. Should Oklahoma City win this game? Yes. Am I laying 12 points in this one? No. Also, you could see this is a little bit of revenge from, I know this sounds stupid probably, revenge from the in-season tournament. Yes, I said that. That sounds gross. I don't like it. But this is from when Milwaukee won by 16. I'm not going to lay any points. That's the only thing. But I cannot go and back the T-Wolves by any, the Bucks by any stretch of the imagination. So this one's just going to be a pass for me. I will say I'll probably get involved in this one, though. You've got the Memphis Grizzlies, who are a 5-point favorite, total of 241 in this game. Should be a fun game. You got the Spurs coming into this one off of a loss 2 days ago to Miami. They lost by 2 points in that game. Previous to that, they had a huge win versus Milwaukee, where they won by 144 to 118. So big win there. And they've been going over a lot as of late as well. On the opposite side, you got the Grizzlies, who are coming off of a very satisfying win last night versus the Milwaukee Bucks by 13. On a second leg of a back-to-back, I'm actually gonna double up on this game. I know that sounds a little dangerous, but I'm gonna be grabbing the Spurs here. I'm gonna be grabbing the Spurs plus the points. It's more of a I can see this one as more of a letdown spot for the Grizzlies, where the Spurs could win this game outright. I could definitely see that. So letdown spot for Grizzlies. Spurs are live here. And then I'm actually going to go after a total as well in this game, and that will be the over. Both teams have been crazy over teams as of late. And I could easily see this one being a really, really back and forth, high scoring game. So we're going to go ahead and take this one over. I can get 140.5. So let's double down on this game. We're grabbing the over between the Grizzlies and the Spurs. I don't know what's up with Nick. But yeah, Spurs and the over for me. Finally out of class, probably not going to be on show. Oh, okay. For NHL, I'm taking Preds money line in the over. Throw that up on the site. And we'll so we can see that later. Did you talk NHL? No, that's actually be the last game I talk about. But I'll end up talking about it. Nick already kind of gave out his play, and I kind of agree. Hockey, Grizz alternate line -10. Oh, Preds, I see. It's easy to see a tide turn. I mean, yes. You know what? And if I split out on it, fine. But I'm gonna be rolling with with the over in the Spurs in this one. Let's keep on rolling. We got the Pacers and the Jazz in this one. You got the Pacers as a 6.5-point favorite with a total of 240. Pacers. Yeah, Pacers big favorites. Pacers coming into this one 27-20, 24-22-1 against the spread, 26-19-2 towards the over. This is a Pacers team that I'm not going to be laying points with on the road. I don't see the point in that one. They've won 3 straight and 5 out of 6, so they're at least playing better as of late. They're back in a playoff spot, and actually kind of looking halfway decent. On the opposite side, you got the Jazz, who are 11-36. They're 24-23 against the spread, 26-21 towards the over. They're coming off a nice, satisfying win versus the Orlando Magic by 14 points. Previous to that, they lost a bunch of games in a row. So this is not a Pacers team that I want to lay points with, and not a Jazz team that I want to touch right now. We're already kind of loaded up on today's card. I probably will end up betting the next game, but for this one's a pass. Florida A&M Rattlers in this for today. Let's go pull up my Google Sheets. You got them at even money. If it's a even spread, then no. I had that game at I wish I grabbed Florida A&M last night then, because they were at 2.5 last night. Now if they're at even money, I don't really see as much value on it. If anything, it'd be more leaning towards Alabama State, but that's why I bet everything at night, because I don't want to be on the bad side of line movements for me for that one. Let's jump into this game. You got the New Orleans Pelicans and the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets are 10.5 point favorites, or 11.5 point favorites. I'm seeing 10.5. With a total of 241. Nuggets coming into this one 30-19, coming off of back-to-back road wins. After losing 3 in a row, they're back to looking good again. Granted, Philly and Charlotte not good opponents. They are going up against the Pelicans, who are also not that good of a team. They're 12-37, 20-28-1 against the spread, 27-21-1 towards the over. They have been going over a bunch as of late. I will say I am going to end up taking something in this game. And yes, I'm a Nuggets fan. I'm taking the Pelicans. This is a Nuggets team that's been winning but not covering. I feel like I say similar things about the Nuggets as I do the Celtics. This is a team that wins games, but they'll play a lot closer of games than they need to. And they're not going to go and blow out their opponents day in and day out. I'm going to take the Pelicans. Too many points here. So let's go ahead, jump on the Parleys. I got 11.5 in this one. Pelicans plus the points. 11 is a lie, and I got 11.5. I just know my Nuggets team, and they're not gonna go and cover big spreads like that. We got 2 more games, and these games are both kind of ugly. You got the Phoenix Suns taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. The Suns are 5-point road favorites. 230 is the total in this game. You got the Suns coming into this one 25-23, 17-30-1 against the spread, 23-23-2 over under record. I will say these two teams have just played on the first, and it resulted in a blowout win for the Portland Trail Blazers, which is kind of crazy to see. On the opposite side, you do have Portland, who is 20-29. They're actually playing some really good basketball as of late, winning 7 out of their last 8, covering in 8 straight. The one game they lost, they covered a 13.5 against Oklahoma City. Not a bad loss. The thing is, with the recent revenge spot, I feel like this would be Portland or nothing. Main reason why I'm not going to bet Portland is I'm not laying 5 points with them on the road against a Blazers team that has been red hot as of late. I just don't feel like that's a smart idea. So for me, this one will be a stay away with a lean towards the Suns. Which will take us into the final game of the day. You got the Orlando Magic taking on the Golden State Warriors. Warriors 3. I'm starting to see some 2.5 point favorites now. 212.5 is your total. This is a Magic team that is 24-26. They're 23-26-1 against the spread. 20-30 towards the under. They've been going under as of late. They've lost 3 straight. And 8 out of their last 9. Their only win came against Detroit. So ugly kind of run for them. and they are on a road trip right now. This is their 4th game in a road trip. They got 2 more after that with the Kings and the Nuggets to wrap up that road trip. On the opposite side, you got the Golden State Warriors, who are 24-24, 23-24-1 against the spread, 23-25. And they're coming off of a blowout loss to the Phoenix Suns. If I'm going after anything in this game, it is a lean towards the Warriors. Is it something I want to bet on? No, it is not. This is a Warriors team that I have not really been betting this year for a good reason. I don't think they're a good team, and I think they're going to continue to struggle. So it's a lean towards the Warriors, but I'm not gonna be one that wants to get involved in trying to bet the Warriors. So especially as a favorite. So stay away spot for me once again to end the NBA card, which will bring us to the massive NHL card. We get one game, and it's the Predators and the Senators. The Predators are 115. I'm starting to see 120 favorites. 5.5 is your total. Predators are looking kind of rough as of late. They've lost 4 straight games, losing to Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Vancouver, and Anaheim. 3 out of 4 of those games were on the road. They are finally back home after their 3-0 loss to the Penguins. On the opposite side, you got the Ottawa Senators, who have won 4 straight games, including a 6-0 shutout win versus Minnesota. They had a 5-4 OT win versus Washington. And when it comes to, you got a team that's really not playing well versus a team that's been red hot. Give me the Predators puck line. I'm falling for them again. Let's do it. No, but I do think the Predators get out on this one early and often. And I'm gonna ride with the Predators in this game. And when it comes to it, if I'm betting the NHL, it's got to be some big plus money. So the puck line here is plus 205. So let's run with a little bit of Nashville action in this one to wrap up the card. I know Nick's on the same side with me on that one. We're rolling with Nashville. I know he's rolling with the over as well. Quick show, but that is all of the games for today. Chat was kind of a little bit quiet today, but that's all right. It's kind of a slow Monday. We'll be back again tomorrow. Once again, follow all the socials right here: YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. All of those linked down below. Trying to grow all those channels. If you guys are interested, become a member of the YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting the card, the complete card in a minute, along with the spreadsheets already up there as well, and free pick videos early, which you get them about an hour and a half before midnight. So if you guys are interested in that, $5.99 a month, 16 cents a day, and it helps support helps support me and Nick. Joe. Yo. It's good to see you, dude. You're here in time for me to close out the show, but I'm good to see it's good to see you back in the chat. I think I saw you yesterday. I think I left before your comment, but it's good to see you back. We missed you. We definitely missed you, and I'm looking forward to some Chinese basketball from you. But that's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We'll be back again tomorrow with another one. Good luck, guys.